George Wallace is a master comedian who's been in the business for over 40 years, and he has done everything from stand-up to sitcoms, radio, primetime specials, and so much more.
He does it all. He also has a new book called Bullwit and Whatnot, the online ramblings of George Wallace, that's available everywhere. He's here in DC as part of his comedy tour, but he's stopping here first with us here at Great Day Washington.
Yeah, and the book is Bulltwit.
Bulltwit,
that's
right.
As in Twitter.
Yeah,
Twitter, yeah.
You love Twitter.
I love it. I was voted top 25 funniest tweeters in the world by Rolling Stone magazine. But I'm here, and I'm so happy to see you. Look at your smile. You, ladies and gentlemen, $120,000 worth of teeth. Look at the three of us.
Right? All of our bright
We gotta show them.
You want to show them.
I'm curious, will you pay for the blue check mark on Twitter? I just thinking of the current events here.
You really think you read, didn't you? So yeah, I need to be certified and everything. But it's a lot of fun. I got things in the book like things I'll straight up do, like I'll eat cupcakes out of a pan, and I'll eat pancakes out of a cup because I don't play by the rules, you know. I'll eat French toast in England and an English muffin in France. I'm just different. Okay, I take a refrigerator magnet and put it right on the oven. I'm different. I don't play by the rules, and there's some other ones I can't say on TV. Yes.
Well, you don't play, but you are different. That's why everybody loves you. That's why you've had this long career, and you do your stand-up comedy. But you have your hand in everything, right? You got a new show coming out.
I have a new TV show with the great Norman Lear, 100-year-old. Can you believe that?
That's amazing.
We celebrated his birthday 2 weeks ago. 100 years, and now I have a TV show with him, and anything Norman Lear does is a little controversial. So I'm doing a show called Clean Slate.
Right.
And it's pretty much, I want to do reboot Sanford and Son, but this is like Sanford and Daughter. So I have a son, we're based out of Mobile, Alabama. I have a son that left home at 17 years old and went to New York to do his thing. You know how people do, you leave home to go to a bigger city to do your thing. 17 years later, he knocks on the door and he says, "Dad, it's me." "Me who?" "I'm Edwin. Are you Edwin's wife?" And it's Laverne Cox who has transgendered, and I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Right. Yeah.
And so I'm an old dad, and I'm going like, what do you got to explain to me? So we have to educate me, and we've got to educate America, because it's going to be a big shock. And it's Laverne Cox, you know how good she is, you know.
Her.
And so we're going to have some fun. And right here in DC, first of all, my cab fare was higher than my airfare.
Yeah.
So the gas, listen.
Welcome back to DC.
Right? But in LA, it's so high that Bloods and the Crips be rolling together. That's how high it is in LA. But here, I'm here to have some fun. And if you can't laugh in DC, you can't laugh anywhere. Matter of fact, this is the last time you guys will ever see me. I just wanted to make that announcement.
Why?
I'm winning that $1.5 billion lottery.
Yeah.
I was like, don't tell me you're retiring from
see
comedy.
I'm just leaving. I'm the hell with everybody when I win that lottery. The hell with
I don't blame you.
I'm changing my name, changing my address, changing my family, and I'm changing my church affiliation too. They ain't getting nothing from me. But we're going to be talking about that stuff. I happen to be here in town at the world famous DC Improv. Have you ever been there?
Yes. I have not been to a show. You've been to a show
You
there.
have not been there?
No, I know.
You have to come out and be my guest.
I would love
You have to, both of you come out, and we're going to have some. It's at 1140 Connecticut Avenue, and I'm doing, I'm going to add a show just for you.
That's
I had 4 shows, but it sold out so quickly, and now we're just announcing it, so you know all your friends going to come out. We had it at a 10:30 show on Saturday night.
So now you have 3 shows Saturday,
3 shows Saturday,
to the 2 Friday.
And I'm going to, all shows are different. Not only me, my friends Myra J. and J. Anthony Brown. We were on the Tom Joyner Morning Show together. So we're going to have a lot of fun. And I talk a lot. You guys talk.
That's all right.
We have some questions for you.
Yeah, we have a segment.
We have questions for you.
We have a segment called Morning Mix. So we talk about some of the hot topics. So you want to chime in with those?
Yeah, because one hot topic, when I get to $1.5 billion, I'm buying the football team.
Oh, please.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to call them?
Sold.
Yeah.
The Washington DMVs.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to call them.
Take it.
All right, well, here's the first one. It's a life-size cast of Princess Diana's hand.
Yeah, I thought
that's
that meant
going up for auction. When it goes under the hammer on Tuesday, it's expected to sell for 40,000 pounds. That's over 46,000 US dollars.
Wow.
The plaster cast is of Diana's left hand. You see her wedding ring. The auction house says the piece is extremely rare and believed unique. Sounds like it. Just last year, a slice of Charles and Diana's 1981 wedding cake sold for an unexpected price of pounds at an auction that's about 2,500 US dollars.
25 for a piece of cake?
For a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
fan
want
me with a brick.
a
Fan me with a brick, a piece of cake. Now the hand.
Right.
How much they want?
$45,000.
That's when they say talk to the hand.
But when you win the lottery, you can buy it. This can be your first purchase.
I wouldn't buy it.
You left him speechless, Ellen.
know.
You left him speechless.
I'm
For a
not
hand,
committing to that.
maybe I'll just buy it for the hell of it. But if you want to make it look decent, just, charge $1 million for it and see who goes for that, you know?
Right, yeah.
Somebody will.
Yeah, somebody will. That's what I would
Absolutely.
charge for. For my hand alone, I can get like, hey, hey
Next.
DC, hey
Next you
DMB,
can get
hey
George
Maryland.
Wallace's hand.
You know, I used to live here in Rockville. What a beautiful.
Wow.
This area is so beautiful. People don't
Yeah.
know around America. They don't know how beautiful Washington D.C. is.
And it's a good time of year to be here. I got to ask you
Yes.
about this. So Adele, we've always called her Adele. She has some news for us. All of these years, we have been saying her name wrong. While many pronounce it Adele, as we always have, the singer actually says it's Adele. She noted the correction during a Q&A session when a woman was asking about her songwriting, and she used the correct pronunciation. Her Las Vegas residency weekends with Adele, starts November 18th.
Well, I'm
It's
from
an
the country. Her real name is Adele, okay? Adele, that's your real name, Adele. And she
Third
has
way.
a residence in Las Vegas. You know, I live in Las Vegas. She's going to be in Las Vegas 3 days a week for 4 times a year. That is not a residency. That's a stopover, okay? That's a layover. A residence is like me, a guy that was there, went in there for 30 days and that was there for 15 years. A residence is when you live upstairs in a hotel in an apartment. That's a real residence.
How
When
do
you
you
just
do a show, a different show every day for 30 days? Like, is a residency, is it constantly changing?
Well, I have different people in the audience. I talk to people coming on, and I
just
have
figure-
people from everywhere. Young people, old people, hip hoppers, gang bangers, everybody that come to my show. A lot of church people come to my show.
Yeah.
So this weekend, I'm expecting people from Metropolitan. I'm expecting people from Bishop Owens Church and Glendale First Baptist of Glen Orton. And is that, did I pronounce it right? Glen Orton.
Glen Arden?
Arden,
you're
Arden,
doing
okay,
good.
so we're just having fun, and that's what I do.
So you're just playing to the crowd.
Yeah, so you know, you come out, I'll talk about doing the news, something in the news.
Oh boy.
Well, you can talk about this because prepping the turkey might not be needed this year. A new study suggests that it could be cheaper to eat out for Thanksgiving. Wells Fargo released an analysis of the cost of dining out versus cooking at home. And while inflation has had a big impact on both, it has impacted grocery stores more. According to the data, a standard grocery trip could cost you nearly 10% more this year compared to last year. But dining out is only going to cost around 6% more. That's because food ingredients only make up a portion of the bill that you pay at
I
restaurants.
think we're eating out this year.
Now, as a comedian, you know, I'm thinking now, they're
What?
telling you that story. See, everything is a lie. If you go to the restaurant, you think you can have seconds leftovers. No,
true.
you can't do that. See, everything is a lie. That's why I have the greatest job in the world, because that's all I do is lie. I love to lie. Wouldn't you like to have a job where you just lie all the time? They pay you, just like the weatherman. Where's the weatherman? It's easy. You see him every day, just lie, and they say, come on back in tomorrow. So that's a lie, because everything is a lie. I bought some, what do you call, one-a-day vitamins?
Yeah.
And I read the directions. Guess what it says? Take 2
2 a day.
So everything is a lie. You know
interesting.
anybody ever won a Publishers Clearinghouse?
No.
It's all
A lie. But you make it funny,
I try
and
to.
there is some
Yeah.
truth within every lie,
That's
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
And I love what I do. And nobody, if you don't like what you're doing, don't go to work today.
Yeah.
But you better have a plan B. I love what I do, and I hope everybody enjoy. I teach young kids in college. Make sure you enjoy your life, because when you love what you do, you never work.
Yeah.
I like those, yeah.
We love
single
you,
day.
and
Yes.
we're glad that
And
you
you
are
guys
still
don't do-
doing what you do.
And you guys don't
Here,
do
will
anything
you?
either. So make sure you bring your mama out to the Improv this weekend, 1140 Connecticut. You know what it is, across the street from that big ship. It's the
Great.
Mayflower Hotel.
George Wallace, thank you so very
Yes.
much
Great.
I
for
love
getting
you.
up with us this morning.
And
Really
there's
cool.
absolutely nothing you can do about it. Thank you.
I'll take
Christian.
that. I like
Thank
it.
you, Ellen.
Yes, thank
God
you.
bless. Do I
Thank
get
you,
paid
thank
today
you.
or do I get paid later?
On the way out.
Yeah. You know what? We'll pay you in cupcakes.